You don't need to dress like anyone else to be elegant. But one thing is certain, choosing the wrong items can cause you to lose your sense of presence, even if just for a moment. After 50, fashion is no longer a playground for chasing trends. It becomes a mirror reflecting the woman you've become, seasoned, insightful, and clear about what truly deserves a place in your life. And yet, there are fashion choices that may seem harmless but subtly pull you away from the sophisticated image you aspire to. An overly ripped pair of jeans, a shirt with an oversized logo, a color that's too loud, or an over-the-top accessory. All of these can make your style feel cluttered, unfocused, and most importantly, out of sync with the depth and grace you carry within. Today's video will help you identify 6 items that elegant women should avoid if they want to maintain a refined, composed, yet captivating image. This isn't a list of prohibitions, it's a collection of insights from women who have come to understand that elegance doesn't come from trying to impress, but from carefully choosing what fits and bravely letting go of what no longer does. And don't look away, because at the end of this video, I'll be sharing a simple yet powerful tip that can elevate your style every day without buying a single new item. Now, let's explore those fashion pieces that may seem trendy, but quietly dim the aura of a truly elegant woman. 6 items elegant women should avoid. Item 1. Overly ripped jeans. Undermines polish and lacks refinement. We've all had our youthful, rebellious phase when ripped jeans felt like a bold statement of personality, carefree, free-spirited, different. But after 50, when beauty is no longer about momentary flair but lasting poise, you come to realize true elegance always begins with a well-put-together appearance. Overly ripped jeans with exposed cuts, frayed patches, and skin-revealing slashes not only make an outfit look messy, but also disrupt the sense of composure that a mature style calls for. No matter how well you pair them with a crisp shirt or high-end shoes, the overall impression remains rushed and careless, as if you weren't quite ready to step out the door. An elegant woman doesn't chase youth by forcing herself into trends. She chooses what flatters her shape, complements her skin, and enhances her presence while remaining comfortable and flexible. A pair of dark, well-fitted, unripped jeans can be styled in countless ways, from a simple white shirt to a soft silk blouse. And in that simplicity, true beauty is elevated not through display, but through the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly who she is. So instead of filling your wardrobe with distressed jeans, choose a pair that's smooth and well-tailored, so every step you take speaks of sophistication, without ever needing to say a word. Item 2. Clothing with large logos or prominent brand names can feel showy and lack refinement. Many of us have gone through a phase where wearing big name brands felt like a way to assert our worth. Shirts with oversized logos or brand names boldly printed across the chest or back once gave us a sense of being noticed, of being validated. But after 50, when external attention no longer matters as much as inner peace, you begin to understand your true brand lies in who you are, not in what you wear. Clothing with large logos often makes an outfit feel loud, unbalanced, and lacking in elegance. It may speak for you, but not in the way a mature woman wishes to express herself. Elegant style doesn't need to prove anything. It radiates from quiet confidence, not display. Rather than chasing labels, an elegant woman chooses garments with impeccable tailoring, fine materials, and tasteful colors so that others perceive her sophistication without ever needing to read a tag. A logo-free cashmere sweater, a perfectly tailored blazer with fine stitching, or a minimalist leather bag crafted with care. These are the pieces that truly speak for you. And when you choose simplicity over showiness, you don't just look better, you send a deeper message. I don't need a brand name to show my worth. You are the brand. And that brand doesn't need to be printed to be seen. Item 3. Clothes that are too tight or too revealing. Disrupt balance and diminish elegance. There are outfits that can make you feel alluring and attention-grabbing, especially when they hug your curves or expose some skin. But after 50, having passed through the springs of rebellion and the years of seeking validation, you begin to understand sensuality doesn't require exposure, and refinement always knows where to draw the line. Overly tight clothing tends to highlight flaws rather than flatter. Garments that reveal too much, like deep necklines, high slits, or sheer tops, can cause people's attention to fixate on the surface, never reaching the essence of who you are. Elegant women are never afraid to be captivating, but they know that true allure comes from restraint and thoughtful choices. A soft, well-fitted dress not too tight, but flattering to your shape, lets you move with poise far more than a bodycon dress that forces you to hold your breath just to keep your figure in place. Mature sensuality lives in the eyes, the posture, the voice, not in every exposed inch of fabric. A woman over 50 no longer needs to attract every gaze she chooses who is worthy of seeing her. And because of that, she doesn't dress to be noticed, she dresses to feel confident, at ease, and free in her own skin and presence. Item 4. Bright neon colors. Gaudy, lacking elegance, and hard to style. There was a time when neon colors symbolized youth, boldness, and vibrant personality. Lime green, fluorescent pink, and glowing yellow once made you feel like you were living life to the fullest, unafraid to express yourself. But after 50, when quiet grace begins to outshine loud brilliance, you realize not every color is meant to accompany a seasoned kind of beauty. Neon shades grab all the attention, but for that very reason, they often overpower the wearer. Rather than enhancing the skin, they can make mature skin appear pale and dull. Instead of elevating your presence, they create a visual chaos that lacks harmony and makes styling more difficult. Elegant women don't chase loud colors. They choose shades that uplift and flatter soft cream. Light beige, navy blue, earthy brown, blush pink, ash gray, tones that gently allow true essence to shine through. A caramel sweater paired with ivory trousers and a camel coat may look simple, but it radiates effortless refinement. And in that, less lies a kind of more depth, more lived experience, more peace. Color isn't just a visual choice, it's part of the unspoken language you use to tell the world who you are. And after 50, an elegant woman doesn't wear color to draw attention, she wears it to reflect the calm within that needs no outside validation. Item 5. Overly long. Thick, false eyelashes. Make the face look unnatural and diminish elegance. Makeup is an essential part of a woman's beauty journey, not just to cover imperfections, but to enhance her radiance. But after 50, when facial features have settled, and each wrinkle becomes a gentle memory of time, you begin to understand the art of makeup lies not in intensity, but in restraint. False lashes that are too long or thick, though they may make the eyes appear bigger or more dramatic, often cause the face to look stiff, artificial, and lose its natural charm. The gaze becomes heavy, lacking clarity, and instead of drawing others in, it creates a sense that something is being masked. A truly elegant woman doesn't need eyes sharp as blades. She needs eyes that can listen, that can smile softly and sincerely. And to achieve that, she opts for just enough makeup, a touch of mascara to enhance her real lashes, a fine eyeliner to shape the eyes, a gentle accent at the outer corner, and that's enough to make her face glow from within. Makeup is not about turning into someone else, but about elevating the truest version of yourself, the one who has grown, and who's now soft enough not to force an impression. Natural lashes, a genuine gaze, and authentic presence, that's what people remember. Not exaggerated lashes that flutter like paper fans. Trying too hard to be seen. Item 6. Overly thick platform shoes. Take away elegance and make your walk look heavy. In youth, thick platform shoes were once your bold accessory, adding a touch of attitude, standing out, and giving a boost in height. But after 50, when stability and grace become central to your way of living, you realize shoes don't just lift your heels, they elevate your entire presence. Overly thick platform shoes often make your walk look heavy, lacking fluidity and elegance. They can feel clunky, especially when paired with simple, mature outfits. Instead of making you appear taller, they can make your overall look feel strained and unnatural. A truly elegant woman doesn't choose shoes to impress. She chooses them to walk with ease while preserving her poise. A pair of kitten heels, soft ballet flats, or genuine leather loafers. These are enough to flatter the figure while offering steady, confident steps. Comfort doesn't mean carelessness. A refined, graceful shoe is an extension of inner beauty where a woman may walk more slowly. But every step has purpose. And for her, nothing is more beautiful than quiet strength when her feet are cared for with understanding, and her soul is guided by experience. Bonus tip: avoid wearing wrinkled clothes, because elegance begins with the smallest details. You might wear the most expensive dress, the most graceful pair of shoes, even pick the perfect color to flatter your skin, and the most flattering cut, but just one small detail, like wrinkled fabric, can make the whole look feel unpolished. Wrinkled clothing not only reflects a lack of attention to your appearance, but also unintentionally sends a message that you're too busy, too tired, or no longer have time to care for yourself. After 50, when every moment becomes more precious, you deserve to show up each day looking neat, refined, and full of self-respect. Elegant women don't need a massive wardrobe. They only need a few pieces well maintained, properly cared for, and crisply pressed. A smooth white blouse or a dress without a misplaced crease can sometimes be the very thing that sets you apart. Choose wrinkle-resistant fabrics, store your clothes properly, and take a few minutes each morning to steam or press what you'll wear. This isn't a trivial chore. It's a ritual of self-respect. A gentle reminder that you still love yourself enough not to settle for carelessness. Because in the end, elegance isn't about what you wear. It's about how you make every detail matter. And sometimes, a neatly pressed garment alone can reveal the beauty of a woman who has lived deeply enough to understand refinement. Begins with how you treat yourself. After 50, beauty no longer lies in curves or makeup. It lives in the gaze that has weathered life's ups and downs, in how you choose each item with deep self-awareness, and in the calm nod you give to the things you once felt pressured to chase. Fashion is more than clothing. It is a silent message about you, about the values you cherish, the freedom you've preserved, and the self-respect you never compromise. And sometimes, to truly become elegant, you don't need to buy anything new. You simply need to let go of what no longer fits who you are. The 6 items in this video, from ripped jeans and bulky platform shoes to overdone false lashes or loud logo tops, may have once been your choices. And that's perfectly okay. Because elegance doesn't come from always getting it right. It comes from the courage to grow, to listen to yourself, and to know when it's time to let go. If you saw a part of yourself in today's video, if something made you nod, smile, or rethink a piece hanging in your closet, that's the sign of a maturing style. Click like to support us in continuing to bring meaningful content made just for you, the woman who's choosing to live more fully, beautifully, and deeply with each passing year. And if you'd like to journey with us for the long run, hit subscribe so you never miss a moment on this path to timeless beauty, not flashy, just full and sincere.